isn't dead, and I can prove it.
It's a bread sandwich.
Let's recap the series of events that led up to this. Rayla pushes Viren off a cliff. Viren dies. Caterpillar wraps him in a cocoon for 2 years, as Claudia goes on a quest. Claudia revives Viren without Aravos' help. Yay, family reunion. Oh no! Only 30 days left. Panic! Season 4 to 5 to go by. Viren takes his last breath and dies. But wait. This isn't actually his last breath. Okay, but first off, he literally moves around after he lets out that puff of air. Like, he broke curled up into a fetal position. After, like, the symbolic last breath, like, bro's still breathing. Don't be such a drama queen. But, for 2, Aravos was lying about the spell. Yeah, I get it. Aravos can't lie. But, what if he can? He's a master manipulator. The identity that he can lie comes from this line.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I never lie.
Which doesn't say he can't lie. It says he'll never lie, which can be a lie. But if that doesn't convince you, Aaron, the co-creator of the show, hinted to Aravos lying, as well as Devin, the lead writer, clearly debunking the fact that he can never lie. I won't spoil this, but I will ask you the question I've asked every person who's asked me this. Do you think Aravos was telling him the truth? I wonder how reliable a narrator Aravos is. Oh, I'm getting word that he never lies? Alright, never mind, we're good. Trust everything he says. It's also important to note that in a 2020 interview, like, Justin Richmond clearly said he can't lie. Like, clearly.
He never lies.
He never lies.
He never lies. He never lies.
But this was in 2020? That was 3 years ago. A lot of stuff can change with the plot and their ideas and what's going forth. And I mean, you know, you guys remember 2020. It was a year. And Aaron also said in the same interview that, as far as they know, Aravos hasn't lied in the show, like, so far.
Has he lied about it? I don't think he's lied.
No, he's never lied about anything. He if you understand where he's coming from, he's not lying about anything, right?
I'm glad my wisdom helped.
It didn't. It was wrong.
Was it? Or was it just differently true?
Like, not yet. Like, he hasn't lied that they know of. So, it's kind of hinting the fact that, oh, he could lie in the future of the show, considering this was in a 2020 interview before season 4 came out. So I think Aravos can lie, and he did in season 5. But don't worry, if you still believe that Aravos can't lie, I have a theory for that as well coming out. So stay tuned. Aravos needed Claudia to get him fast. For what reason? We don't know yet. There must be some sort of cycle and alignment of the planets, maybe? I don't know. That's a little far out there, but Aravos needed Claudia to get him fast. But, I mean, he's also been, like, in 2 years in the making. Bro could just be getting impatient, and that could be fine. But with him giving Claudia a timeline for when Viren will die, it gets her to him fast. And it gets his present in the hands of the person who has the key. So, like, Viren and Claudia were always pawns to Aravos, nothing more. I mean, just look at this key art. I'm just, like, it's so clear that, like, Viren is a pawn in his game, and Aravos really doesn't care about his fate. And lying and cheating to gain the trust, should it be put past an 1,000-year-old, like, ancient being from the stars? Like, bro, Aravos could be lying to himself, and we just want to know. We just want to know. So I think that Viren will wake up when the sun rises, and it'll be a happy day for the family. Because guess what? Claudia doesn't need to help Aravos anymore. You know what that means? That'll probably lead to redemption for, like, all of them. Okay, maybe they'll even fight Callum, like a possessed Callum by Aravos trying to free him. But it'll be like the tides will have turned. It would be cinematic genius. I'm telling you, like, the tides have turned, the heroes have become villains, the villains have become the heroes, and Claudia and Viren and Terry have to fight Callum / Aravos to not free him, because they know how powerful Aravos is from personal experience. And it would just be so good that, like, I want it so bad now that I've thought about it. So, just imagine the cinema quality that would be. And also, in an interview about season 4, Aaron says next couple of seasons when referring to Viren being in the show, so he can't really do that if he died at the end of season 5. But I swear if there's more flashbacks, I appreciate the dream sequences and the flashbacks. But I kind of just want the story to go forward. Yeah, okay. And another side note, but at the end, you see it when Viren like curls up in a fetal position on the beach. In the end credits, he looks like this. He's more spread out. Man's just moving and grooving on the beach. Like, he's not dead yet. I mean, sure, ever since the sun rises, but like, he's moving, he's grooving. The poetic last breath didn't really mean anything because he still moved, like he didn't die in that instance. So that's why another reason I think he's gonna come back. So I really am convinced that Eros lied to Claudia.
Why should I trust you? You shouldn't. Yet.
And Viren will be, in Season 6, alive and only slightly mentally traumatized. Okay, maybe a lot mentally traumatized. He had a son with a being, his child with a Star Touch elf. Anyway, but if Eros was lying, why get Viren to kill Sir Sparklepuff needlessly after putting in so much work to make him? My personal theory about Eros wanting Viren to kill Sir Sparklepuff is that once Sir Sparklepuff's blood is spilt by Viren's hand,
The resurrection spell will expire tonight, and you will die. You must make the sacrifice. If you don't, tomorrow the sun will rise, and you will not.
Eros can possess and take control of Viren. We have seen this happen before. When the caterpillar bit Pharos in Season 3, Pharos became his puppet for a time after being injected with something. I'm presuming it was the caterpillar blood, because of the nature of biting a neck with a creature. I mean, I feel like there was some blood going on, like vampires, like, you know what I'm talking about. With the amount of blood in Sir Sparklepuff once he's been spilt, Eros would have complete control of Viren if Viren comes into contact with the blood and be able to free himself alone. Eros will rise and Viren will not. So maybe that's what he meant all along. So if we really want to believe Eros can't lie, maybe the entire time he was talking to Viren, he was talking about himself, either third person, or about their child, Sir Sparklepuff. Like, Sir Sparklepuff was born the same day Viren was revived. Like, they had the same birthday, so putting rebirthday, so having like a 30-day time frame for Sir Sparklepuff, like maybe the magic in him runs out, which I hope isn't the case, but that would prove that's what Eros was talking about the whole time. And whenever he was talking to Viren, and it was in his brain. He's like, oh, your time will run out.
As to the matter of your mortal existence, you cut it rather close coming in on the 30th day. Just a few hours left before your life expires. Poof.
But like, he's thinking about Sir Sparklepuff and not Viren, because Sir Sparklepuff was also in the conscious in his prison for a little bit. So I'm just saying, Sir Sparklepuff, 30 days makes sense to me. And that would be like say in Eros like told Claudia about the spell that like the being will rise but only have 30 days, or the spell will have him rise after 30 days, but like will have him not rise after 30 days and have him die, but like that meaning him as in Sir Sparklepuff. And he is referred to as Sir Sparklepuff, so it's not... I would have put a pat.
The magic is only temporary.
Ah, I see.
This spell will only bring you back for 30 days. But Dad, there is a way to make it permanent. Eravos can do it. He told me he can save you.
Best. Okay. Moving on. So I think Viren did not die in that last scene. And I'm also like 100% convinced that if he was like dead, no, coming back, the Dragon Prince like Instagram would post something like this. Like there would be memes. Like, I'm not kidding, like there would be memes. Like the showrunners would post a meme, or the cast would post a meme, or like even Viren's like voice actor who's really active on Twitter would have posted something. But he hasn't. And it's not like Jason Simpson has posted anything like, oh, it's been such an honor voicing Viren. I'm so sad he's dead. That hasn't happened yet. So I don't think he's dead. And I don't think he can be dead. Also, they can't kill him off, okay? He has to hug Soren again. They have to make up, okay? Like, it doesn't have to be, like, complete forgiveness, but, like, just to have a moment of understanding, like, between Viren and Soren, that Viren can, like, never cure the trauma he's inflicted on Soren, but they can still move on and still be father and son, and he can still be a better dad. Soren can still, you know, be affected by what he did, but they have, like, a little moment of understanding this, and I think that would just be a really good representation of, like, childhood trauma and moving past it when you get older and recognizing what happened and moving on. I just think it would be so good. Like, if we don't get it, I'm gonna be so upset. Anyway, I'll stop rambling in your ear. But those are my thoughts on the matter. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, let me know if you think Aravos can or can't lie based on all the facts I brought up today. I still think he can't, but it's possible he can't. But either way, I feel like Viren isn't dead, as aforementioned before. So don't forget to subscribe. I'm on the road to 1K again. And Drag Gang, y'all are awesome. I love you, and you guys are doing amazing, and I want to let you know that. And also, I keep saying also. It's fine. Just eat a bread sandwich. Okay, bye.